Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be covering the Advanced Oscillator in LuxAlgo Oscillators Premium. You can enable this by going into the settings, going to type and selecting Advanced from the type drop down. So this is obviously an advanced mode. The name is Advanced, it's self-explanatory. And there's quite a few moving parts to this oscillator, but it has a lot of real-time utility. So I'm going to quickly cover it and show you maybe how you can use it in your trading, and I'll break down the components. The first thing is we see these blue and purple waves in the background. So you can see purple market goes down, blue market goes up, purple market goes down, blue. So these are very classical trend following waves, classical trend following oscillator. So we can see that component and we can use it to identify confluence, and it's just simply following the trend. Very simple. Then we see this kind of transparent wave-ish oscillator that's cyclical. So what this is doing is it's far more predictive than the other oscillator. So it tries to predict market moves. So we have a predictive component and then we have a classical component. And they work nicely together because one of them is predicting what's going to happen and the other is already telling you what's already occurred. So you wouldn't really want to follow this predictive oscillator blindly, but I'll show you in a second why it's particularly useful and what we've done with it. So then we can see dots. So these dots are buy and sell labels and they're 100% real time. So this is a minor sell. So basically it's saying, hey, the market might retrace a little bit. Very simple. So these slightly larger dots are sell signals. And then we get a dot here. So this dot is a divergence, and it's a real-time divergence. So I brought up this other divergence indicator just to explain to you why this is particularly powerful. So traditionally, divergences can only be identified after the move, because how do you know the market has made a lower high, for example, until this is actually a lower high? You only know this point is a lower high until the future. So if you only know it's a lower high in the future, you can only identify it in the past. So the market's already reversed and then you're identifying your divergence, which of course is not very useful, and that's even how humans work. When you identify divergence, you have to wait a little bit to confirm the divergence. But these 100% real time. So we see a divergence here. This was labeled real time. It's not going to pinpoint the exact bottom because of course it's predicting a divergence and it's real time, but you see we get a bullish divergence and the market reverses. We get a bearish divergence and the market comes down. Then of course we see a minor buy and the market goes up. And then we see these orange histogram bars in the background. So you can see here we have a large orange histogram. So this orange histogram is institutional activity. So we tried to derive institutional activity from data on the chart. So when we get a large accumulation of institutional activity, we can be like, hey, something's going to happen in the market. The market might explode up or it might start trending down, but something's about to happen. So it's a little warning sign that we get institutional activity in this accumulation zone. So we're like, hey, institutions may be entering positions, so maybe we should also look at entering a position and analyzing the market at that given time. And then of course we have the final component, which are the major signals. We see here a big major buy with a plus. So this says, hey, maybe the market is going to reverse and go upwards. So it's fairly self-explanatory, fairly simple. So we have major buys, we have minor sells, we have real-time divergences, so it's quite useful for that aspect. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this video helped you understand the Advanced Oscillator a little more, and let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see me cover next.